Welcome, welcome. It's Friday, weekend. I hope everyone is getting ready, getting prepared. St. Patty's Day weekend doesn't mean a lot to me, but I know a lot of people celebrating. So I wanted to touch base one more time before we get into the weekend. Had a couple people give me a call, or shoot me messages. Young lady friend of mine, as well as one of my beautiful nieces. I say one of my beautiful nieces because my brother, that guy there, if Papa was a Rolling Stone, was a person, it would be him. I know the good words say be fruitful and multiply. This guy take it to another level. This man got a whole basketball team. I'm talking about starting five, 6-man of the year, rotational players. Let me stop. I love my brother. Good dude, good dude. I love all my nieces and nephews. Anyway, they wanted me to touch base on fixing your credit and exactly what to do. All of you that have already seen some of my previous videos, I touched on it frequently about the CFPB.gov website. That's the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau website. So tonight I'm going to walk through it, talk about it a little bit more in depth. I'm not going to go completely through it, but I am going to touch base to give you a chance to get started and kind of help you through it. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is go to the CFPB.gov. Let me preface this though. If you are not ready, if you're not committed to make a deal with your debts, that's what this is about. If you're not ready when these people contact you to strike a deal with them, do not waste your time, do not waste their time. Because once you do that, once you stepped in the box and decided that you wanted to get this mark cleared off your credit, they are going to be expecting you to hold up your end of the deal. And what I mean by the end of the deal, you'll understand once we get to the end of the video. So I went to the website. First thing you got to do is create your account with the CFPB.gov website. Charlie, Frank, Paul, Bravo. CFPB.gov website. Once you've created an account, you're ready to start. And somewhere on the page, it's going to say, start a complaint. On my particular page, I'm going to try to give you a look. Here, it says start complaint. And we're going to click there. So once we start the complaint, it's going to start to ask you a series of questions. And they're really just trying to see what complaint that you have. Now, when I mean complaint, it's going to insinuate that, let's say, for example, you have a delinquent account with a phone company. Let's say AT&T. So have they been sending you bills? Have they sent you emails? Have they sent you calls? This is a way for them to really get an clear understanding of exactly what it is that you have a complaint about. Now, our complaint is that it's on our, on our credit, but we want to get it to be removed. However, the website does not specifically ask you that. So it's going to ask you a series of random questions. We're just going to kind of go through a few just so you'll get an idea. So the first question is, what is your complaint about? I know y'all really can't see that, maybe a little bit there. And some of the options are checking or savings account, credit card, mortgage, credit reporting, other personal. So we're going to do consumer credit reporting. It also says debt collection because most of us have debts. So debt collection might be one that you choose. You choose what best fits your situation. And as I said, I'm just using this for example. Going down to the next section, it says, what type of debt? I'm just going to use, for example, because I know a lot of us have a lot of useless degrees, I'm going to use federal student loan debt. Then we're on to the next page. Now, the next question says, what type of problem are you having? Now, like I said, it may not be very descriptive on what exactly it is that you're looking for or what you are trying to do. The biggest thing is we're trying to get a deal squared away to get this removed off of our credit through the government. The government's like a third party between you and whatever company it is that you have a debt with. So we are reporting to the government so they can report to the company. All right. So then, like I said, it's just a series of questions and you just pick what is best for you. Once you get to the end of it, it's going to tell you in 2 weeks, I think maybe 15 days, you will be giving a call from the company that you are complaining about. Well, when that company calls, you need to be prepared. You need to be prepared to strike a deal. So, for example, if your debt is $500, you need to be ready to pay probably a minimum of $150, $200, just depending on how good you are at negotiating. Negotiate, negotiate, negotiate. That's what this is about. So when they call, I'm going to walk you through it step by step. When they call, the first thing you want to do is be very humble, have humility. So when they call you and they ask you about the debt, you tell them that you just want to get it removed off of your credit report. You're trying to buy a house, you're trying to just advance in life, whatever you want to whatever you decide to give them. You want to literally show them that you are truly, truly interested in getting this debt removed from your report. And you are willing to take any steps necessary to get the debt removed. Once they agree that they are willing to work with you and they come back, they're going to tell you that you need to pay off the example I used, $500. You need to pay off that $500. That's where we get greedy, okay? That's where you go hard. You ever owe somebody $20 and they keep bugging you about the $20? You know you owe them $20, but you're tired of them asking about your $20. You're like, here you little stanky $20. That's the type of energy we need to bring with them when they try to ask us to pay in full your $500 debt. You tell them we're not paying that. We're not doing that. They're going to reply with, okay, well, that's what you owe. What do you expect? That's when you counter with whether you got a specific amount that you think you can pay off to clear the debt, or you reply with telling them that we can do something else, but you are still willing to clear this debt. Well, once you hit them with that, most of the time they give you the runaround like, okay, I'm going to put you on hold. I'm going to ask my manager what we can do. Well, then they'll come back to the phone to you and they'll give you a counter offer. Right there. That's probably the best deal you're going to get. So right then and there, you take that deal. If you ain't got your money right, please do not waste your time, because this is literally a negotiation between you and the company. Sometimes you're able to get it removed without paying anything because the companies don't reply some of the times. And after those 2 weeks have gone by that they have to reply, it will be removed from your credit. Most of the time, you're not going to get that lucky. However, you can get your debt reduced to probably, I would say, less than 40% of what you owe, or even a payment plan that will be much more beneficial than the plan that you already have in place. Okay, so that is literally the gist of the CFPB.gov website. It's very beneficial. This isn't something that someone told me. I have experienced it. Actually, it is something that someone told me, but I went through the proper steps and I have experienced it myself. I had a number of different marks removed from my credit, so I know for fact. This is from experience, okay? All right? So, like I said before, thanks for joining. If you have any questions, any comments, any topics that you all think I should touch upon, please leave them in the comments. Down below is the new YouTube channel, youtube.com/ProgressInGrowth. Progress, the letter N, growth. Subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. If you like the information, I can keep it coming so we can keep growing. Let's get these subscribers up. Subscribe, follow, depending on what other platform you are on. Hit that like button and please share. youtube.com/ProgressInGrowth. Till next time, stay hungry, stay humble, stay focused, stay ahead.